All right, guys, what's up? Welcome back to Average Takes. Today's
Welcome back,
episode
baby.
all about Week Four recap. We're going to start from head to toe all the games, give you our little insider information on what we saw and all the above. Our average take on it. So let's get into it. It's nice hearing that music back because we Trevor didn't have it last episode. But make sure you check out our Padres clinching playoffs video because that one. I mean, it's all about the Padres. It's our home team. Right? Still got the flag up. We're 4 weeks into the NFL season, but playoffs right around the corner. So check that video out.
Yes, sir. Go
Um,
Padres.
the first game I want to talk about was the first game in Week 4. Had a catastrophic injury.
Prayers up to Tua. Tag
We
of
want
my
to start
Lord.
off by saying prayers up to Tua. He had a brutal concussion. If you didn't see it, check out Average Shakes underscore on Twitter, and you'll be able to see it. Um, that video, it's disgusting. It is.
Yeah.
It's hard to watch because you see him go like full limp, fingers lock out, like it was scary.
And
And
anybody who's played football before knows that the first time it happened, when he fell back to the floor the first time, you already knew it was bad.
we were
So to
all
see him,
we were questioning him going into this game. Like,
He'll
did
be
yeah,
he
fine. He'll be
seriously.
fine.
did he get
For
a
him to
He'll be
be
concussion?
fine.
playing in this game is pretty wild.
From someone with experiences with severe concussions, he'll
You
be
should
fine.
know. You should know.
I
Would
do
you go
know.
play? Would you go play in that game if you were him?
No.
Okay then.
Thank you,
Thank you.
thank you
Next
for
question.
your take.
I was out for I was out for a month.
You would not go play
Yeah.
a football game right after what happened to you.
I mean,
No,
concussions are a serious thing.
I
It
didn't even play a
is,
basketball game.
yeah,
Exactly.
it is a brutal injury, and I mean, they have trained professionals saying cleared him before the game, whatever. He was
Big
good to
mistake.
go.
See ya.
He ends
Big
up
Fired.
mistake.
having a brutal concussion, this time confirmed concussion. He is already out for this upcoming week. But prayers up to Tua. But this game was not just Tua being down. The Bengals got off to a quick start, and it seemed like it was an easy game for them. It was a weird stat line game or whatever, the money line, wherever you want to say. The Dolphins were undefeated going into the week, and were
We're the
underdogs. So
underdogs. Yeah.
Shenny was the only one to smell it out in our pickums.
Bengals.
Kind of got luck of the draw with the injury, but the Bengals seemed like they were going to hold that one. I mean, those white icy unis, it was a uni game. They
It
scared
looked like zebra
they scared
cakes.
the opponents.
Zebra cakes.
Zebra cakes. Were you hungry watching? I mean, I
They
think the
look
unis
like
were
they
actually
look like
kind of
white
fine.
tigers.
They look
They
like
look like
white-
white tigers to me
What do Tigers dream of?
when they take a
We
little
don't have to get. We
tiger
don't have to get.
snooze.
I didn't want to get into it. I mean, it was a
Do
good
they
joke.
dream of mauling zebras
Yeah, we didn't have to get into it.
or Halle Berry in her Catwoman suit?
That first game though,
Don't you
we didn't
worry,
really
pretty.
see Jamar. We
Gotta
didn't really
finish it.
see Waddle. We saw a whole lot of Cheetah though.
Whole lot of it.
A whole
This
lot of.
is a big animal game. This is a big animal game.
Yeah,
Fucking
the Bengals
Bengals,
won, but the Cheetah
White
went off.
tigers, cheetahs, dolphins,
A lot of damn
tuas.
It was a day at the zoo.
Tuas.
It was a day at the zoo.
Was a zoo game.
Yep. And
No, but hey,
Bengals
Jamar
took that.
Chase. We were talking shit about him. Guy came to fruition. He's catching. He caught the 2 touchdowns. No, was it?
No, that was T Higgins, baby.
Or was that T Higgins?
Yes. I was down on Jamar Chase going into this year. There's too many mouths to feed on that Bengals offense. You know, Joe Mixon needs his touches. T Higgins happens to go off this game. Teams generally have a decent game plan for like wide receiver one, so it's always nice when you have a T Higgins. Tyler Boyd's even a good enough weapon on that team. But the Bengals are still bozos. I don't think they're good or back. And the Dolphins, terrible injury. They
Just hurt,
don't look
yeah.
that good with Teddy B, but I mean, we'll see. Teddy B is an experienced starting quarterback in this league. I think he can win 1 or 2 games before Tua comes back.
Well, we'll see.
I
We
We'll
will
hope
see how
see.
long.
Tua.
We'll see how long.
How long
Tua's
you
out
think
for.
Tua's gonna be out? Probably like 6 weeks. I feel like
He's
It'll
definitely going to
probably-
be an extended
it
length.
can't be like 2 games,
It's
bro.
2
It
to
has to
4. I
be,
guarantee you they'll be 2 to 4.
and they'll go the whole 4 just to be safe.
Dead ass when
Just because they're already be considered to put them in too early, they're gonna
Yeah.
make it extra longer this time.
yeah, and
Yeah,
when
they
I
should.
when I had my concussion, literally the back of my head fucking hurt. Like when I was I'd be laying on a pillow, and the back of my head was bruised. It fucking hurt.
Well, we'll see. You connected to a hardwood floor.
Turf ain't that much different though, bro.
I
He
mean, with the
slammed his
helmet and
head.
and the cushion in the helmet. You're on a hardwood floor. It's just skull to hardwood. That your head hurt, Trevor, because it was bruised.
Yeah,
That's
you're
what
damn
I'm
right
getting-
it was.
That's what I'm getting at here is that you had a big bruise. I mean, not only a concussion, but that sounds like a bruise. Not taking away anything from here. So. Let's get into the London game, huh? Shall we?
Lundy.
Really.
I really
Let's,
thought the Vikings were gonna hand this one to him, especially since Andy Dalton got the start here.
Show of hands.
overseas.
Who watched this game?
Hey,
I
I
put in some
fucking
good time.
I sent you guys a fucking Snapchat on kickoff. In
And
our
we were
last
all
pod,
awake.
all of you were awake. In our last pod, someone said, "Who's gonna be up at 6:30 to watch this game?" All of
Nobody.
us.
Who would have thunk?
Oh
I
my
mean,
god,
I
that
love me
was
some football.
hilarious to see. Honestly,
I definitely
all
took
said
a
no
nap
shot.
at halftime.
We all said
though.
no shot. We're waking up.
I
at
took a
6:30.
nap at
easily.
halftime, and then also woke up about 3 minutes left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I won't lie. I probably watched a total of 5 live minutes of this game, in and out of sleeping. I was awake for kickoff, but after that, the game kind of put me to sleep, and somehow the Saints almost won.
Somehow,
No
Somehow-
Kamara,
Chris Olave is that dude.
Yeah, guy's a stud.
Chris
I mean,
Olave, Jay Jettas had a day.
We thought that since this game wasn't going to be on primetime, that Kirk was going to have a day. Didn't really.
Kind of an average day for Kirk, and I love seeing all the Vikings videos after in their British accent.
We got a flash at Taysom Hill again. He showed us what he could do again in the NFL with that run. He ran it in, threw a pass here or there, and
Yeah,
just to show
still-
you that I'm in the league still.
I mean, I have him
Yeah.
on one of my fantasy teams deep on my bench. He's like playing left of the left bench.
Do you know how many?
Just
points he got?
to see what's
got
going.
5.
I'm just trying to smell
5.
him out. Just gonna smell out what's going on over there.
He
I don't
got
know if
5.
I'm
I
gonna
only know
use
that. Yeah, I don't know that because I am desperate for tight ends in like all my leagues, and he's a free agent in one of them, and I've got
But
a
does
little
he get points for everything?
everything he does, he gets points for.
Throwing the
Yeah,
ball,
but
everything. Throwing the
It's
ball.
weird. Doesn't seem like he gets the right points for.
Yeah, because I feel
What
like
he
he should have got more
contributes.
than 5 points. What the fuck?
Well, you only get a 1 point for every 10 rushing yards.
How much is a touchdown?
6.
How do we only get 5 then?
He didn't. Did he score?
He ran a touchdown in. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, maybe he got 11 then. My bad.
I swore he ran a touchdown in.
He might have.
Yeah, he had a 2-yard run
Yeah.
touchdown.
Yeah, must have been asleep for that.
You definitely were.
Uh,
I don't think he had many fantasy points though overall. I don't know why. I'm trying to do some research. See if I'm I'm not too sure, but that game was smell you later. And there's another London game next week. Let's not
Yep.
forget
Packers and
Giants.
Oh my god, that's got to be the ugliest colored game I've ever fucking seen.
We're giving the London fans a taste of everybody.
Packers
Alright.
Giants.
I
That's
think
terrible.
ayahuasca's legal in London, so I expect the Packers to have a really great day.
All right. Well, hold that off till next week. All right. Why don't you? Next game we got Browns and Falcons. And
I
this
think
was
we're
the
all
average
on the
take
losing side of this,
curse.
right? Yep.
Yep.
Sounds about right.
Falcons at home. They said, "Fuck you, mean Browns fans."
And I should have knew this was like a Falcons game to win. You never know when the Falcons are going to win, and I feel like
See-
this is one of the games we should have saw it coming.
I should have saw this coming because this was a full blown Jacoby Brissett loss this game.
Yeah.
I don't think the Falcons you really say won. Jacoby Brissett had all the time in the world on the clock at the end of the game to win it. Just drive down there, score. That was interception. It's
Yeah,
like,
great.
I mean,
This Browns defense without Myles Garrett is very similar to the Steelers defense without TJ Watt. There was zero pressure in this game. And
You could say
to
that
lose
again.
to Marcus Mariota, like, come on. You can't say you're that good and then lose to Marcus Mariota.
I think Nick Chubb was the best player on the field, and that he still lost. Nobody on Atlanta's offense really blew up. It was just very boring game to watch.
and they lost
but
Cordell Patterson for a couple weeks. He's
They
out
did,
for like
yes.
4 weeks. So
Fantasy
that's a
team's
big
hurting
blow to
for
them.
that.
Piss. Wish I had a Falcons running back.
Yeah, and the Falcons. When is it time to start tanking? Because you need a quarterback. Marcus Mariota is god awful. Let's not forget that. You might be 2-2 right now, sitting kind of halfway decent. All smiles over there.
I went 7 for 20, 139 yards, 1 INT,
No touchdowns.
0 touchdowns.
No touchdowns? How did they score 23
That's
points?
what I'm saying, dude.
Young
Cordell
Hoku,
got one,
field goal.
Huntley
Cordell
got one.
Patterson, Caleb Huntley, Young Hoku. That's how you scored 23.
Wow.
2 tutties.
So we should have kept Young Hoku, is what you're saying.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, that game was terrible. The Browns. I mean,
Sucked.
that's
You
a
can
game
say
you
they
win
suck.
with Deshaun. That's what we're at in this league. All right, next game because we all hate them.
I would
And-
say swerve the opposite way. It worked for us this time.
No, I took the Commanders.
Oh, maybe that's why we won this game.
That's exactly why. I thought
You
Carson
thought the
Wentz.
jerseys.
Yep.
You thought
the black
jerseys were going to do something. The black jerseys did in
All
fact
black.
do something. Made them look slower.
They definitely were at someone's funeral. So
Did their own.
yep. Smart.
Dog, I only have one takeaway from watching this game. Is Cooper Rush that dude?
Dude, he's that dude. He's
Is Cooper
undefeated
Rush
in the
that
NFL. He's
4-0
undefeated in the
league.
NFL.
He's 4-0 in the league.
Not most can say they started 4-0.
This I'm smelling a total Matt Flynn. If you're an OG NFL dude, you remember Matt Flynn. And he's gonna get a huge contract from probably the Giants this offseason. And he's gonna be
I was thinking maybe
Atlanta Falcons.
like a Brock Osweiler. Brock Osweiler type bag.
Brock
Yeah,
Osweiler.
that makes sense. That type of bag.
I think he gets a Phillip Rivers type bag somewhere.
Oh, dude, we were throwing no-namers under the bus, and you go and throw Phillip Rivers.
He's 4-0. Killing it.
Philip Rivers not 4-0 in anything.
Exactly why he's better than Phillip himself.
Well,
Hey, this is absolutely best case scenario because I think Dak's gonna be back next week.
the
Dallas
QB
Cowboys.
competition start next week. Yes.
Dallas Cowboys are 3-1, undefeated without Dak.
Who would have thought?
Who would have fucking thought? And Zeke and Tony Pollard literally did nothing this week.
Tony Pollard got me 2.9 points.
And Zeke had one big catch, and then I think he had 70 yards on the ground, which, I mean, that's decent, but like,
That's not decent.
What do you
Holy
think that? What do you think
smoke.
the drama would be like if Cooper wins that QB
There's
battle?
no drama.
There's no drama if Dak is second string.
He'll never be second string. That's Jerry Jones's fucking puppet.
Cooper
Yeah,
Rush
there's
is
no
winning
way
games.
Dak goes second string.
If
You just
Cooper
have you
Rush
have a
is winning games,
good backup now. You're confident in
right?
your backup.
That's fine.
This
There won't even be a
offseason,
battle. There's not even a battle.
no,
No, you don't think so?
No.
no.
Dak, it's Dak's job.
Cooper goes right back to the left bench
Yep.
on the
And
iPad.
he's comfy. He's like, damn, I went undefeated in the NFL and now I get to sit here and
He's
watch
not
Dak
comfy.
fucking
He
up.
got a taste of it. He's like, "Hey, I think I need to go fucking New York. Win me a go. Win me a shit."
Telling you, they're gonna be calling him. Gonna be calling him.
And I like how we wanted the Cowboys to trade for Mason Rudolph. Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, right.
I
those days.
wish they pulled through with it.
I don't.
Next game, because I'm over that. Cowboys get Dak back before I talk about you.
Seahawks Lions. Seahawks pulled it off.
This was sad.
I
This
think
game
I
was-
I think I took this island. Did Chris take this with me?
No, I think you took this island.
How you do it, boys? I knew
Um,
the Lions couldn't pull it out. Very high scoring game, and what happened is exactly what I said was going to happen. Geno Smith, Rashad Penny, both going off.
Yeah,
you
I
do
had
it.
the under in this game and the
Shattered.
Seahawks covered that by themselves, so
yeah, that was nowhere near the under. I think that was the most points scored on the season.
93. And I said under. Yeah, it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be close.
There
The
was
offenses suck.
no defense being played. Zero.
Yeah.
Lights out offense both ways.
And the Lions are 1-3. That's they're back to normal.
That's the
This
best
is the
one.
normal Lions team I've ever.
They're the best 1-3 team I've ever seen, though.
Yeah,
They ain't got no defense, dog. Like
Yeah.
they're giving up the most points and scoring the
What
most.
about
points.
Rodrigo? What about Rodrigo?
That's
He's the
1
glue.
out of 11.
He's the glue, and the glue's falling apart.
God damn it! Oh, they
I
had a
still
good
like the
defense.
Lions, though. I mean, you have Amon Ra, you probably win this game.
And if you have
D Swift,
probably
win
9
this
out of
game.
10 games, if you score 45 points, you're probably gonna win.
Yeah, so defense has a nice wake up call.
Dan Campbell, what do you think Dan Campbell's expression is?
Dan Campbell's crying right now. He got into the locker room and he said, "I really wanted that one for you boys. I really wanted that one. Next week we gotta give it a little bit more."
Sucks that his defense played like fucking Campbell Noodle soup.
But you gotta take away the good, and they didn't have DeAndre Swift or Amon St. Brown, and they put up 45 fucking points.
Ah, well, that's what you get. Fucking playing with chicken noodle.
Welcome to the NFL, boys.
Yeah.
Chunky?
All right. Next
Chunky
game.
chicken noodle?
Next game doesn't even matter anymore. You didn't even get to eat it. Titans at Colts.
Yes,
This
sir.
one felt good. This one felt
felt
like
good.
Did
Derrick
we
Henry
all
was back.
pick the Titans?
I think so.
Sure we
I think
did.
Titans.
If we didn't, I feel bad for
Well-
somebody because I still think the Colts stink.
That's an average takes curse on curse, baby.
Feels good on that.
That's what
Let's
I like
go,
to
baby.
see.
But yeah, Derrick Henry was back. He had a massive game.
It was him. It was him.
114 yards and a tutty. Also had 33 yards receiving. Caught a couple of those screens. Felt bad because Treylon Burks, their first round pick, who they traded AJ Brown for necessarily, got hurt. Ended up getting carted off for a real injury. We'll talk about getting carted off for a fake injury. Actually, we missed it. I want to bring that up. We were
Right.
talking about the Seahawks-Lions game. We forgot to talk about that DK Metcalf was carted off the field
I think it's
because he
shit.
had to dookie.
What?
You didn't
And
hear
then
this, Trevor?
he tweeted after the game, said the squeeze walk, or he worded it differently, but his squeezing his cheeks and walking to the bathroom wouldn't have worked.
I did not hear this.
Yes. DK Metcalf had to get carted to the locker room to take a dookie. So this is basically like Celtics Paul Pierce in the finals when he gets wheelchaired off because he had to take a shit. Man probably dookied himself and said, I don't want no one to see this on live television. Go get the cart.
He Jersey Jared himself?
He Jersey Jared himself mid-field.
No.
He got the shit knocked out of him. That's what my bold prediction is that this man requested the cart because he had doo-doo streaks all the way down his pants. That's what my
wearing white pants? Are they wearing white pants?
I think they're wearing white, yeah.
Oh. We need someone to confirm this. Bad.
Very bad.
And he did confirm that he did confirm that he got carted out to shit. He did not confirm that it was dookie streaks down his leg.
Yeah, that's what I need. I need to confirm that.
The point being is that he got carted off mid-game because he had a dookie. Never heard before.
That's absolutely wild. Why couldn't you just walk there, buddy?
And I had another take about the Steelers. I mean, the
Seahawks.
You can lift all this weight. You fucking post videos of you squatting 600 pounds, but you can't walk to take a shit in the locker room.
Yeah,
that's tough. You are a tough cookie, buddy. Walk, bro. You're 6'6", fucking 230, and you can't walk to take a shit in the bathroom.
And all right. So we talked on the Titans Colts. I mentioned actually getting carted off for real injury, not fake injury. So next game we have the Bears taking on the Giants, and I felt like an idiot taking this game because I took the Bears.
I loved it.
You took the Bears?
Yeah, I took the Bears. Do you not remember me explaining how many injuries that the Giants have and had? They went through 2 quarterbacks in this game. Daniel Jones rolled his ankle, left the game. Tyrod Taylor comes in, gets a concussion, and then DJ comes back out on the field. And the Bears fucking suck.
And he didn't.
Go ahead, Trevor.
No, I was watching on Red Zone, and all of a sudden, Scott Hansen's like, "Oh, Saquon's in at quarterback," and I'm like, "What?" And I was like, "Wildcat," and I see Daniel Jones in the fucking huddle, hobbling to the sidelines because he can't fucking run. If I was a DB, I'd probably cheap shot him.
Did you get him out of the game that easy?
No, I don't get him out of the game. Just probably just hit him because he's a blocker.
Dude, it was absolutely wild. The Giants scored on the same exact play in this game, like twice. Same exact play, quarterback bootleg.
I love it.
Quarterback bootleg.
The Giants did not have any receivers. Like this game was crazy. Justin Fields cannot throw the fucking ball for nothing. And I mean, Saquon looked like Barry fucking Sanders out there. The Bears are so goddamn bad.
1 carries.
I love it. Justin Fields sucks. Period.
Daniel Jones had 68 rushing yards. 68. That's more than some of the top running backs.
Daniel Jones.
Are the Giants 3-1?
The Giants are 3-1, facing 3-1 Packers next week in London. Yeah.
They get swept. They get stomped up.
Next game, we got the Jags taking on the Eagles. And
4-0, baby. 4-0.
Eagles are 4-0. Go Birds. I said that going into this week. But the Jags are not a bad football team. I'm not going to lie here. I think like the Jags are actually pretty decent. And I think Doug over there, Doug Peterson, Super Bowl winning champion, coach over there for the Jags, is actually turning this franchise around.
Shout out to Roman for calling the Jags success early in the season. I didn't believe it, but somehow Roman looked right through
Telling
all
you,
the
it
doubters.
was the coach.
Jacksonville.
It was the fucking coach. Urban Meyer, very toxic over there. And yeah, Bob hit it on the head.
Because
Guys,
I am a fan now.
Doug is gonna
I
get this team what it
This
needs.
team is
I
interesting.
like Jacksonville.
I-
I
the
really
team-
do like them.
Yes, the team
I
has a
hated,
good.
honestly, I really felt like I had a passionful hate for Trevor Lawrence last year because I really feel like he just dookied all over the field. But this year, I really feel like he's a really learning quarterback, playing very well, and I'm liking the Jags.
Yeah, I picked
More
him
and
up in
more.
fantasy, and fantasy wise, I didn't start him, but fantasy wise, he didn't do that good. But I can see I can see the
Yes,
development in
sir.
his game, and it's
Oh,
getting
yeah,
better
by
all. And then
far.
they jump out to a 14-0 lead against the Eagles, and we are all shitting
Literally
our
like,
pants. Like,
we picked the fucking wrong
here
pick.
we go again. Average takes curse coming to fruition, no doubt about it.
It
And
felt
the
like that.
Eagles face a little bit of adversity, and they can't come back, and they win this game by 8. Miles Sanders, great day. I've been calling for his tutties all season long. He finally gets 2 this game.
Yeah.
I know he had 1 opening night, but I need him to continue that production because the Eagles look absolutely dangerous when Jalen Hurts is off. He doesn't have a good game. Someone else steps up. Eagles looking good.
We
Yeah,
heard AJ
Eagles-
Brown's a little more this weekend.
I
Caught a
think
few
the
balls.
Eagles are definitely a nice squad. I've been preaching it to the choir. And they have a nice tough opponent next week with the Cardinals. But I think that they could continue this undefeated streak deeper into the season. I mean, they play in a sort of easy division. Their
Playing the best division
schedule,
of football.
no,
The best division?
Record wise, they have the best division in football.
Holy
They have 2
smokes.
teams are 3-1, and 1 team is 4-0. How that the NFC
That's
East?
wild. It's wild, honestly. I didn't
Yeah.
even think
Yeah.
about that.
won't be for long. But next week they face the Cardinals, then Cowboys, Steelers, Texans, Commies, Colts, Packers, Titans, Giants, Bears, Cowboys, Cowboys, Saints, Giants. So that their schedule is really not
They go
that
18-0.
tough. I'm calling it early,
18-0,
boys.
I mean,
Calling it early. 17-0. Trevor, you threw me off there for
Early.
a second. Calling it early. This schedule's easy for them.
go Birds.
Go Birds. Calling it
Go
early.
Birds.
That's an average take.
I'll
They
be
could
on that
lose
shit.
fucking
I'll
next
be
week
on
because
that
I'm
shit.
jinxed.
I hope they go 11-0 and then lose out. That'd be sick too.
Oh, really? That's a little too familiar for you.
All right. Well, next game, my island, Jets at Steelers.
Your island, I thought.
Or Chris took it with me, huh? Chris ended up taking it with
I was
me.
about to say it's someone's lying then because
Yeah,
I got 2 different messages saying, "Oh, the Jets are so good. The
No, I
Jets are the best
forgot.
team
Me
in
and
the
Chris
fucking
actually,
AFC East."
me and Chris dapped up after that pick. But
Well, Shenny, thanks, buddy.
yeah,
What can I say? I've been preaching it. This is the worst offense in NFL history. I'm down bad. As you can see, I had to change my fucking background to good old Lord and Savior, Ben Roethlisberger. And Ben, if you're listening
no
to this,
more Mitch kissing titties.
Is
I
it
know-
fucking
I
picket fence
know
time?
you're a big new media guy now, Ben, so you might happen to run on this part of the podcast. Please come back. Please come back. Mitch, it's over. Sorry, buddy. You had a short 3.5 games, and it was ugly. Somehow you beat the defending AFC champions, which still blows my mind to this date. Kenny Pickett comes in, brings a little new life to this team. 2 rushing touchdowns, doesn't throw an incomplete pass the whole time he's on the field.
Completed 3 to the
And-
opposite team, though.
Hey, I'm down to ride. Let's ride.
I was gonna say
Bill didn't-
what?
he-
What?
Yeah,
He did not throw one pass that touched the ground.
Yeah,
didn't throw
three
one
in
pass
the other
that touched
team's
the ground.
hands. 3.
That's still very
3 of
impressive.
them.
And since you're gonna be a numbers guy, all
Hold
3
on.
of them were jump balls, and the wide receivers are.
Let me get my takes in now, because I picked the Jets here. Zach Wilson's that dude. I mean,
I can't
Zach
even.
Wilson is that dude. The Steelers had a late lead in this game. Kenny Pickett came in, and yeah, he might have had 2 rushing touchdowns, 3 interceptions on 3 bad balls he should not have thrown.
3 jump balls tipped by the wide receivers.
Yeah, he shouldn't have thrown at least 2 of them.
You have to do something. You have to get the ball downfield. You cannot not be a Mitch Trubisky and throw everything 10 yards and under.
I mean,
He was trying to make a play, and I don't care about the 3 picks.
I will give you that. He did change this offense's rhythm. They all of a sudden got like, oh, okay, like let's go. Like George Pickens, he ended up having a nice day, and he hasn't had one all year. Like that was his best game of his career. That Pickett to Pickens combo might be lethal down in the season, but Pickett is early in his career. I would like to see with the full game in his hands, not go in and be down and have to fight. You guys did lose to the Jets. Like I took that pick out of just kind of funny. It was kind of funny to take, but it was also because Zach was back. Yeah, that does rhyme. But the Jets win this game. I love it. The Steelers have a quarterback controversy, and you love to see it. I know you are a little sad and a little taken away. No Big Ben no more, so you have to deal with this, Trevor. You can't go begging for Ben back.
I don't. It's fine. I've been
something...
blessed with some great football the last 20 years, so it's nice to I'm a normal fan now. My team's normal. We suck just like everyone else in the league. It's normal. This is all feelings everyone has experienced before.
It sucks to go from being with the Chargers in their losing days to now you're with the Steelers losing days. It must hurt you, for real.
No, I was never with the Chargers in their winning ways or their losing days.
You thought you were going to switch up to a better
I was a
team.
bystander.
The team is worse now.
I was just a bystander then. I've been a Steelers fan forever.
Good.
So it's nice. I love to see the rebuilds, and that's what we're in. And so when I come out on top in a couple years or so, it's going to feel great.
We'll see.
It's going to feel great. And TJ Watt, please come back. We miss you so much.
Got real sad hours real quick.
Real sad hours. This team fucking sucks.
I love this because the last couple of years it's been rough. So this feels good. All right, Bills at Ravens. This was a great game all the way down to the last second.
Bills barely pulled it off. Ravens played very well.
This was a bad weather game too.
Yes, it was. Ravens have had 2 devastating losses this short year.
What were they up? 20-3.
Holy fuck! They were up 20-3 in this game.
Wow.
It felt like just like the Dolphins did a couple weeks ago versus the Ravens. This team doesn't know how to finish games. I don't know if it's a Lamar thing. I don't know if it's like the rest of the team. I don't know if it's a health thing, but they just don't really know how to finish games. They can't put it all together. You can't not score in the second half.
Yeah, 1 point. Welcome back, J.K. Dobbins.
Welcome back. Yep.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think I called it. But Baltimore can't win big games. Games are where the competition is real. Lamar crumbles. He threw a bad INT late in that game, and it fucked him. Josh Allen showed you why he's that dude. Won it by a field goal. We'll see how next week plays out, but I think I called it.
The Bills are just a good team, well coached. They got a good quarterback who knows when it's his turn to shine. So Josh Allen is a bona fide beast, and that's really all it came down to. Lamar is gonna get his bag. Lamar is good, but he's not better than Josh Allen yet. That's for damn sure. And I'll die on that.
Next
And
game,
then-
we got the
Wait, did the Bills lose a wide receiver? Right, out for the year.
Yeah,
McKenzie?
Jameson, Crowder.
Oh, he retired. I thought McKenzie got hurt.
I thought Jameson Crowder towards ACL.
I thought Jamison Crowder retired last week. I swear I saw something that said Jamison Crowder retired, and then I thought Jamison Crowder was on the fucking Bills.
Who gives you your information, Trevor?
Who?
McKenzie left the game in the third quarter with a concussion, and Bills wide receiver Jamison Crowder injured an ankle.
Oh, maybe someone else retired. My bad.
Yeah, Jimmy Smith retired, corner for the Ravens, long time corner.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know that.
That's
had
fire.
Correlation to your brain. That makes
I
sense.
don't know. Maybe I got. Maybe someone trolled me.
Yeah, you got trolled hard. Next game, Chargers beat the Texans. Got to an
in a
early lead,
sweater. In a sweater.
and then ended up letting the Texans come back.
I thought the Texans were gonna do it. I did.
No shot, you thought, dude.
I did when it was 27-24 or whatever it was. I thought.
It was 27-24 with 8 minutes left in the fourth.
And I thought, and didn't General Mills throw the pick that drive, like to go down and score?
Yeah. He didn't have a great game. He did not have a great game.
Austin Eckler way to score our first 2 rushing touchdowns of the season.
And a receiving touchdown.
And a receiving touchdown.
Yeah,
Eckler's
had a
that
trick
dude.
real quick.
Love it. You love to see
About
it.
fucking time. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was about time. Herbert had a good game after feeling good during practice this week. The Chargers needed that game badly. Probably a perky or two just for the hell of it, you know? Who cares? Chargers needed that game. Have the Browns next week.
It's gonna be a good game.
That's bad. That's bad.
Need to win that one
bad
too.
Not good.
Don't start.
No.
Don't start, Shenny. Don't start, dude.
You've already allowed 100+ games, rushing games, to James Robinson and Dameon Pierce now. And now you go in and face the number 1 rushing team in the league. Probably in Cleveland because you're fucking. No, it looks like it's in LA. You're away this week.
No. We're in Cleveland.
Oh my god.
10 a.m. start as well, Trevor.
If Jacoby Brissett beats you,
it's not a game that they set up for the Chargers to win.
You lost to the Jets.
Hey,
I don't want to hear it.
I'm just saying, I got shit for Jacoby Brissett beating my team. If Jacoby Brissett beats your team,
it's not a good game. They did not set the Chargers up to win. They have to travel and play early. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
East Coast and West Coast. Let's go.
Yeah, no, not good. That's not a good game for the Chargers next week.
That sucks.
Wow.
It's not a good game.
Wow.
I'm predicting it now. I'm just saying.
Hey, Dameon Pierce had a game though, huh?
He had a 50-yard rushing touchdown.
75.
Or 75-yard rushing touchdown. Whatever.
And
that was his game.
Are the Chargers are their rushing defense been bad, or is this new news to you guys?
This Chargers rushing defense has been a problem forever.
Oh wow.
This is like their number 1 problem.
And losing Joey Bosa hurts us a lot.
Well, Joey Bosa is not the best run stuffer, but Chargers have always had.
He seals the edge. He's
not really a run stuffer though, like Khalil Mack is.
You have no defensive tackle, huh?
Our defensive tackle are new. They're not terrible, but it's our linebackers, dude. The Chargers linebackers have always been bad.
Oh, your linebackers.
Linebackers are always bad. Like always.
The only way I can see you guys winning is if Derwin James is a Nick Chubb spy the whole game.
Yeah,
That's the only
That's
way.
a good game plan, Trevor. That's a really good game plan.
I should be a fucking coach. I don't know why.
And I
Probably
feel like
not.
it's just Drew Tranquil, dude. We've had him for years on end, and you
Still
guys
did.
is garbage.
Oh, the Chargers just defense. I don't know what it is. The linebackers always suck. Kyle Van Noy's new this year. Ain't it?
Wasn't as good as he was 8 years ago.
Yeah, not. He's not. All right, next game because Chargers won that one.
You guys give Sony Michel the most amount of goal line touches I've ever seen.
I don't know what the fuck we're doing with him.
We saw him do it in New England. How many freaking goal line touches did he get there? I swear he got a
not as many as he's gotten
every
this
game.
year.
I only have Mike Williams for any like valuable fantasy anything on the Chargers, and I'm looking on the fucking ESPN fantasy app, and I see Sony Michel 0-yard rush, Sony Michel 0-yard rush, Sony Michel 1-yard rush, and then you score a touchdown somehow. Justin Herbert QB sneaks because he's fucking 6'6", and just I don't know. You guys need better.
Can we get to the next game because the Chargers won? Next game is Cardinals and Panthers. This game, Panthers defense is not half bad. All right, they had another defensive touchdown.
This is how they were 4-0 last year.
Yeah, they had a great defense and a halfway decent quarterback. And this year, quarterback has been playing dog.
Guy's garbage.
CMC's that dude still. CMC's that dude.
Yeah, CMC's that dude. I mean, he had a combined 100 yards, but you can't run the ball. You're not setting
That's
up
all
anything.
he was doing. That's all he was doing the first 3 games was run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. And then now he finally gets receiving touches. They still lose, but
yeah, I mean, they can't
Let's put it together one game. Let's put it together one game, Carolina.
They can't score. One touchdown on offense is not going to win you any game in this league. Like, yeah, you're lucky your defense saved you and scored, so this game was closer than you think. But
did the Cardinals get weapons back? Because
no, Marquise Brown just had a great game. I mean, yeah, I guess Rondell Moore did play.
He played.
Didn't really have a game. He had 3 receptions and 11 yards.
I mean, if the Cardinals can be 4-2 when D-Hop comes back, that'd be nice.
Do you think they beat the Eagles next week?
In a Birds matchup?
Birds,
no.
Baby. What bird are you taking?
And then the next week, back-to-back bird matchups. Cardinals taking on the Seahawks.
I can see them go 3-3. They can go 3-3.
You're looking at 3-3 with D-Hop coming back. You take on the Saints, Vikings, Seahawks, Rams, Niners. I mean, I don't think this Cardinals team is set up.
That sucks because I think Call of Duty's coming out soon. So.
And you are right. Very soon.
Yep.
But yeah, Baker sucks. That's basically how the Panthers lost that game. Yeah. Next game we have the Patriots and Packers. No Mac Jones. About a couple minutes into this game, no Brian Hoyer. You had Zappy. Bailey Zappy.
I'm pretty sure Zappy is the college football passing yards record holder.
Yeah, he broke a lot of records last year.
He went to Western
Kentucky, yeah. I'm pretty sure he has the most passing yards in college football history.
Oh, he had 99 this week.
He went 10 for 15, 99 yards, 1 TD.
Well, he can get how many does Brady have? 60,000? Needs about 59,900 more to go.
See if we can do it. Did anybody see Belichick kick that ball?
Belichick was getting very angry.
He was
Yeah.
frustrated.
Hey, I ain't never seen a 80-year-old man kick a ball that far. Dead
Hey,
ass.
buddy, he made some contact with that thing. He was pissed. He's really, Aaron. Don't fucking throw a ball at me ever again, dude.
What if he just hands up caught it? Just
What if
wide
he
receiver.
one hand snagged it? I show you boys. Show you boys how to catch a football.
Still, I think the Patriots are in trouble.
The Patriots
Oh,
are in
yeah.
trouble, and I don't think this Packers team is that great.
They're good. They're
I
fucking
think they stooped down to their play
competition.
competition. Yeah.
They
I
don't have
still don't. I'm
enough
not confident.
guys, I should say, where when you're playing a bad team and you're playing a bad team and then you play bad because you're
Yep.
playing a fucking bad team. That's this type of group of team. They won because Aaron Rodgers is better than Brian Hoyer and Bailey Zappi, but they lose if they don't have Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. 100%.
They almost
That's
lost
why
that
Aaron
game, too,
Rodgers MVP for the third time
Oh,
because
this game could have tied.
the
I
Packers
didn't
are
know they won on a
nothing.
walk-off field goal.
Yeah, it was a walk-off field.
Oh my God. If he missed, they would have tied. That would have been fucking brutal. They were 10-point favorites.
Yeah, not good. Then we have the Broncos going into Las Vegas taking on the Raiders, who finally got out of the Owen situation they were in.
And Roman, this is the best 1-3 team in the league.
Is that right?
This is the goddamn best 1-3 team in the league.
They don't have a defense, though. That is their problem.
They found a way to give Devontae the ball, though, and weird,
and
they win the game.
What did we say? They were fucking win if they threw Devontae the ball.
And it wasn't just that. Josh Jacobs actually was able to run the ball.
Showed up today.
We can't forget about him.
They did not run him at all to begin this season. The Raiders' offensive game plan was terrible the first 3 weeks. It actually looked like they were a football team this week.
Who did you guys pick?
I definitely picked Denver.
I picked the Raiders.
Oh, you and Chris picked Denver?
Yes. But no, this was a must-win game for the Raiders because they face the Chiefs next week. So they had to get some momentum going into that game. You can't start the year.
Yeah, and knowing the Raiders, they'll go out and beat the Chiefs. That's just the type.
I was just gonna say it. This is the game for the Chiefs to lose because they've had a couple good weeks. This is their week to be bad.
They haven't had a couple good weeks. They've had a good week. They lost last week.
They did, yeah. Before that, they were playing pretty good.
Yeah, the Raiders do get their first win of the year,
and it was a good game. They game planned great, and Russ had a decent game.
Russ had a good game.
He had a decent game, but they didn't get the run working, and that sets up your whole offense. You lose Javonte Williams for the rest of the year, and now I think this Broncos is the worst team in the division. They've had the injury bug the worst, probably in the league.
Yeah,
they do
losing
have
wide receivers, losing the running back.
Tim Patrick, yeah.
They do have probably. I've never seen a man fumble more than Melvin Gordon these last 3 weeks. I think he has a fumble a game.
Him holding out ruined his career.
The game. In the presser, they were asking him, "What the hell is up?"
He's the one person that tried to bet on himself and it didn't work. Usually that story always comes out on the other side. Bet on yourself and it works out. He bet on himself and it did not work.
Didn't work out for Juju either.
Another guy too.
But yeah, that's what I think. That's why this Broncos team lost is because you can't run the ball, you don't win. You're not setting yourself up. The rest of the offense isn't moving. If you don't run the ball, you probably are behind the entire game. And it's basically
this Broncos season is fully in Russ's hands now. Russ's play will depend. Yep, it will. Russ's play will depend on the Broncos this year, and I know that's kind of what they were hoping for. But Javonte Williams is pretty good. They had a decent, 2 running back setup with Melvin Gordon and Javonte Williams.
Yeah, now
Javonte's out for the year now.
You lose
Melvin
Javonte,
Gordon.
and Melvin Gordon has his lowest self-esteem in his entire career. He's fumbled every week to start the season, and I mean he had a career high 8 yards last week. Like, as funny as that is, but now you're sitting in a team that's kind of beat up, and through 4 weeks they have a lot of question marks now. In a division that still is full of a lot of contenders,
a lot of talent.
So I think the Broncos are going to have to look deep, and I mean, I'm going to look at the rest of their schedule right now. We're only going into week 5. You have the Colts. You face the Chargers on a Thursday, I believe, or on a Monday actually. The Colts on a Thursday, Chargers on a Monday.
I love that.
Jets, Jags. I mean, they have some room to work.
Chargers on a Monday. Love that.
They get an extra week. They get an extra little mini vacation.
Well, they have a
Thursday to
Monday this week.
Monday.
Just to lose to the Chargers.
Short week this week.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't want to take the Colts to beat them because the Colts suck.
Very true.
But let's talk about this next 2 games. We have Sunday night, Monday night. Chiefs taking on the Bucks, and this was the Chiefs. I mean, through and through from the opening kickoff.
Patrick Mahomes is a fucking magician, and he proved it this game. He had 2 throws that were just wild, but this whole game he was playing very well. But Tom Brady at the end showed you why. Don't count me out ever. Had a little run, came back, but Patrick Mahomes' lead was just too much.
And I want to give a little shout out to Andy Reid. The play calling in Kansas City is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing. That little quarterback sneak they did with the tight end was such a fantastic play call. Like, people just overlook that.
Andy Reid is that dude.
Yeah, Andy Reid's always been a magician.
And I feel like Bruce Arians over there, they needed a Bruce Arians. I feel like if they had Bruce Arians, it would have been a much tighter game over there in Tampa. But
Tampa's got some problems. Got some problems.
Yeah, they're really injured is what their main problem is. I know Tom isn't Tom to start the year, even though he had a great game. They have some injury problems. Them running the ball was non-existent. I know they got down early because the opening kickoff fumble, but absolutely, you had 3 rushing yards.
Fournette had -3 rushing yards.
And White had 6. So you had 3 rushing yards altogether.
That's wild.
That's wild. And I know you had Mike Evans back, and Godwin got hurt. Fournette was all right in the screen game. I mean, they were throwing a lot of
got
screens.
hurt again?
Godwin, towards the end of the game, he had a block, and it looked like he jolted his back or something, maybe off the rib. I don't know. He had a low block and 11 guy.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm just looking at the stats. I didn't get to watch much of this game. Tom Brady had 52 passes. Hard to win a game when your quarterback's got
386 yards.
50 passing attempts.
Yeah, and the Chiefs were it was too much too often, all at once.
Scoring quick. They're scoring quick.
You know, if you fuck up early, the Chiefs know how to attack you.
Yeah. Like Travis Kelce, that
you have to play a perfect game necessarily versus the Chiefs or make them fuck up. And that's what basically the Colts did when they won. They were just dropping passes and you make yourself fuck up. This game, it was
beat themselves.
The Chiefs had to make up for something, I think. Scoring 41 on that defense, tough thing to do. I don't think it's happened the whole entire time Brady's been there. So this was a game that felt like the Bucks lost it from opening kickoff.
Yeah, and it kind of feels like a game, the Bucks beat them in the Super Bowl 2 years ago, and the Chiefs were looking for revenge.
Yeah, it definitely
Should-
felt like that a little bit.
Should have probably took a deeper look into this game, but off the top of my head, going into pick'ems, I see Brady as an underdog. I'm probably gonna take that 9 times out of 10. Now I'm gonna think twice about it, just because Brady's fucking 94 years old and
We should have known. Patrick
Yeah.
Mahomes is a
his career's
fucking
coming to an
genius.
end.
All right, next game, last game just wrapped up. We had 49ers hosting the Rams and just kind of handed it to them. 49ers looked like shit last week. Didn't really rip into them too much because I felt like it was too close for them to change the total playbook for Jimmy. They just kind of had to roll into it. They've had time now, and it seemed like the time worked out because they
Paid off.
I mean, their defense is just
They just
suffocating.
own the fucking Rams.
They do own
They
the
just own the
Rams,
fucking
and Debo owns the Rams in his
7-0 the last 7 fucking games against the Rams.
Yeah, we should have
Absolutely
known.
unfucking real.
I should have known.
At home too.
Yeah, Jimmy didn't even have to have a good game, but he's 3.5 100K richer. And if this was the Debo show, Debo had a couple great catch and runs, dog. He just knows what to do with the ball in his hands. He knows how to make defenders miss and make
Knows
defenders
how to
look
make people
slow.
miss. Yep. Yep. 100p.
And to me, it still looks like this Rams team isn't all the way there, and Matthew Stafford isn't all the way there. That's what I kind of took away from
No,
that O-line looked terrible.
they're bad.
Is Matthew?
The O-line's bad. They have no weapons at all. Cooper Kupp is the only weapon they have now.
And every team
Their running
knows
backs
that.
suck.
Every team knows you're going.
Yeah,
for
every team
Cup.
knows that. Cam Akers sucks. Daryl Henderson sucks.
You
You're
might as well
relying
throw
on
in Allen
Ben's.
Robinson in there too, because he hasn't done much.
Yeah, you're relying on Ben's skid marks
Skid marks
to have the year of his life, which let him get cooking in the NFL a little bit. That won't happen. Doesn't happen. It's fucking the Rams. I don't know. They don't look good. Their defense can't be top notch all the time, especially when your offense sucks. You go on these 8-9 minute long drives and then you only score 3 points. Literally 0 point in doing that.
9 points won't win you much.
And then you throw a pick 6 to cap off your loss. Like, I understand it's football, but
fantasy teams
these are not. These are mistakes you can't make if you're trying to win a football game. You can have an 8 minute drive, score a touchdown. See, that is game management. That's how you fucking win games. If you can't score touchdowns, it's gonna be hard.
That's for sure.
Unless you're the Falcons.
Just want to mention last thing because we're talking about this game. The under hit my lock. Finally, I got to get out from under.
Thanks for jinxing,
my
buddy.
rock.
And put me right under it.
I think you just picked the wrong game. Sorry.
Fine. It'll be back next week.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's just what you.
1 week we're gonna hit this, and you guys are gonna be rich just like we will. So it's gonna happen. We're just waiting for it. And we need our guests to step it up, honestly. So if you're a guest on Average Takes, make sure you're fucking ready, buddy.
Focus on the lock.
Make sure you're ready.
Has the guest hit a lock yet?
I don't think so.
I don't think so, yeah.
Raiden's lost. Who's second week?
Miles for sure lost.
Yeah, Miles lost.
What about
Took
Colin?
the Colts.
Oh, Chris.
Collins lost. He took the Raiders. They
Chris
fucking
bet the
lost.
over, didn't he? Those
Yeah,
games?
he
And it
lost.
didn't hit.
Damn.
It's like over 55, and they scored 43 points.
Yeah.
Wasn't close to the 51.
Shit, dude.
Me and Bob hit though. Cardinals +1 and under this Monday night game.
And Monday Night Football. It's just
And Roman, what was your record? 11-5.
Yeah, it is now 11-6.
No, only 16 teams.
Or it is
I think he went
now
11-5.
11-5. Yeah, it was 11-4. That's what it was, and now it's 11-5.
Yeah,
11-5 is the new mark,
10-6.
new season high for this Pick'ems. Roman's got the number one
Let's
on
go.
number one block. I think Bob went. Would you go 10-6 or 9-5?
I went 10-6.
10-6. I think I went 10-6 too.
Yeah, Chris was up there too, but last he might be 11-5 as well.
Yeah,
Did
he
he go
might
right?
be.
Did he
He
go
had the
49ers?
Chiefs. No, he didn't go 49. We
He
swept.
swept Rams. So I've done the
Of course,
Niners
average takes
last
Chris, the
Yeah.
49ers.
Chris was 10-4, 11-4, 11-5.
So he tied. Damn.
Yeah, so
Well, you guys got to fight for the money then, because I ain't giving both of you 250.
that's for sure.
That's fine.
And
That's
both
fine.
of the locks missed. So yeah, you guys are tied at the top
Oh,
right
that
now.
should be the tiebreaker, Dada. That should be the tiebreaker.
the
Oh,
tiebreaker.
that's fucking bullshit.
Both their locks
New
missed,
rule.
though.
That's
Yeah,
that's how
both
we
of our
do around
locks
here.
yeah.
New rule. If you're tied going into the end of the week, if your
Lock hits.
lock hit, that's a tiebreaker. New
Yes.
rules.
So we're tied. We're still tied though.
You're
You're
still tied, and I
Tie
just
goes to guest. Tie goes to guest.
Tie goes to guess.
I mean, we have so many opportunities.
That's fine. That's fine.
that's fine. I know someone will be
Fine.
11-5 this year. It's been
I'm-
done the last 3 years.
I'm going 16-0 with nothing to
I
worry
went
about.
15-1 back-to-back
Worry
years,
about.
1 week each
Yeah.
year. So I'm waiting for mine. I'm
All
getting
good.
close. I'm smelling it, boys. I dug myself out. I'm
Yeah,
smelling
sure.
it.
I'm digging myself out of
Smelling
this 4-point grave, Shenny. I'm on your ass.
Don't worry about it. All
Nice
right, nothing
shot,
wrong with
baby.
being average.
Nice
Make sure
shot.
you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned. More content. Playoff baseball right around the corner this
Go
Friday.
Padres. Go Chargers.
Let's go.
Go
Padres
Steelers.
and go Chargers.
Go
Steelers.
Go
Padres.
Chargers.
Trevor, you could go. Say go Steelers again.
Go Steelers.
Yeah, there we go. I'll give you that one this time.